Head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Where's Chubb? Chubb looks fine. He doesn't look like he's hurting anymore, and he looks like he wants to play. But that's two-time Coach of the Year. What is he resting him for? That way, at the end of the year, he'll be fresh when he goes to another team. Is that what he's resting him for? The guy looks fine. Make some plays to get him the ball so he runs the ball better. He is running behind the third-string offensive line. So why does he make these decisions like that? Let him play.
Well, here is what Nick Chubb's done through the last 6 games. 14.5 touches, 3 yards per carry, almost 46 yards from scrimmage. So that includes the passing yards, 4 touchdowns. Tom, he doesn't look hurt. He doesn't look injured, but he doesn't have the explosion and the power. And again, I don't know the complete extent of the knee. My guess is they're going to try to find a way to keep Nick Chubb in Cleveland next year and beyond.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I would agree with you, Dave. It is pretty clear, I think, to all of us who have watched Nick Chubb over the last few years, that burst is just not there. There's not that acceleration once he gets to that second or third step to the line. It's not there. And granted, there haven't been big holes for him either. I was encouraged by an early run last night, I think for 8 or 9 yards on one of the first series that looked more like the old Nick Chubb. I still think he's a very valuable guy to have in short yardage situations, near the goal line, especially. I was a little surprised he wasn't in there. I think it was the drive where they ended up getting the touchdown pass to Njoku, but I thought, I think it was 1st and goal at the 4. I was like, maybe take a couple whacks with Chubb here, and they didn't. But, we asked Stefanski about that today, and he said that, they're trying to balance it out a little bit, keep both guys fresh. They like Jerome Ford. I like Jerome Ford. I think he does some good things when he gets his hands on the ball. I also think he's good in space when he catches the ball. I think part of this, obviously, and I understand the caller and some of the fans' frustration out there. You want to see Nick Chubb carry the ball 25 times a game. Dave, I don't think physically he's ready to do that yet. And I think that's why the team is being smart here in bringing him along. He's going to, finally in this next offseason, not be rehabbing the knee, but just doing his normal conditioning work and doing the Nick Chubb 650-pound squats and all the other superhero things that he does. So, we may see a different type of player in Nick Chubb next year, but I think at this point, I think they're doing what's right by the team and what's right by Nick Chubb, and that's kind of conserving him down the stretch here. I mean, why would you want to have him go out there and get beat up when you're a 3-8 team, 3-9 team now, not going to the playoffs this year? So I have no problem with how they're using him at this point.
No, and you also want Jerome Ford to kind of develop and see him in some as well.